The Uganda Revenue Authority report for July 2013 indicates that new tax proposals in the national budget for this financial year have started bearing fruit. Domestic taxes grew by 14.6%, representing a surplus of 12 billion against its target for the month. Among those taxes that contributed to this performance are the 18% VAT on piped water, upcountry hotel accommodation, and excise duty on petroleum products. The revalidation exercise on motor vehicles that has involved over 71,000 vehicles is also said to have had a positive impact on the tax collection. However, the revenue body registered a deficit of over 7 billion shillings in international trade. This was occasioned by lower collections on import tax. Elsewhere, DHL Express is moving to support small and medium enterprises to take advantage of its logistics services. According to Charles Brewer, the DHL Express Sub-Saharan Africa manager, they operate daily flights to Entebbe, but unfortunately, the planes transport less cargo from Uganda.
The easier it is to do business in Africa, the more the manufacturers will come to Africa. Yeah, because the cost comes down, it becomes easier, it becomes simpler. You order something, I want to buy a tablet, and it's there the next morning.
Meanwhile, as players in the insurance sector are bracing themselves for the implementation of the upcoming anti-money laundering law, they have been advised on the penalties they could suffer if found to engage in anything that is against the law.
It is also important that the insurance players need to recognize that the penalties in this act are really huge and they would affect us.
And lastly, in the Thursday Business Roundup, Crown Building Products, the makers of Regal paints, have unveiled a new washable paint following the earlier one of Regal that protects against bacteria and fungi.
Well, the one problem with the matte finish is if you happen to touch the wall, or if something pours on the wall, it becomes dirty and it becomes not washable. Today in Uganda, we are launching the matte paint, which is washable with a Teflon coating in that.
This as stakeholders in the building and construction sector attended their annual symposium at Speak Resort Munyonyo to discuss ways of building synergies among the many professionals involved in infrastructure development. Regal Emmanuel, Business on WBS.